How's it going? Crowned Brodies crew here.
It's Game of Death
Soulrock.
and Bluejay. So yeah, we are here to talk about our past and reminisce about it, and then talk about hopes for the future.
So kind of how it all started off. 2013. It was a big year, a lot of ups and downs. It all kind of started off in Richmond High School, kind of going off from where these two left off. Going from just a hobby to a passion to building a whole hip hop community.
So yeah, it started from Richmond High in a certain hallway that past B-Boys was there, and me and my brother just wandered off and just found that place from a few friends, and from there we began breaking and just having it as a hobby. And soon as those past B-Boys left and pursued their own lives, um, we began to like it more and became a lifestyle and more a passion. And from there, we wanted to create a crew or a brotherhood because we felt that it was more needed during that time because we was the only two b-boys just there. So we just gathered a few friends and started training. And from there, we created Crowned Brodies on January 16th, 2012. We had a lot of things going on in there. We had gaining people, losing people, and as soon as we got to junior year, um, everyone started recognizing us. We started doing a lot more performances. I was in jazz dance that year, and that gave us more opportunities to perform more. And we started our own club, the B-Boy Spot. Made the club, and it had a short amount of time that it existed till people start leaving, and we're just like, you know what, give people opportunities to learn, but they don't really want to take it, so we're gonna just keep on doing our thing. We just kept on practicing, got more performances, jazz dance. And so from there, we got like more respect during that time. We kept practicing, more people passed by, and we performed. People really knew us and gave us props, and we got more respect. Build our confidence in ourselves. After that, graduation kind of came up. We had an opportunity or offered to do performance, and to me that was like the most biggest thing because there was a lot of people at graduation. It was me, Game of Death, Jonathan as Fresh J, and Martine as the Grinchy, and I think that was for our outro from high school. Like that was our dance for the last time for Richmond High as leaving into a good positive note.
Graduation came by. They went through that, kind of did their own thing, really established the whole hip hop community and what Richmond was, and then got our name out there. Started doing performances, started meeting new people. With those connections, we ended up at a good old gym called Flint Flops Gymnastic Gym. It was run by Tom Roach, and he gave us the opportunity to set up our own class there over the summer. Over the summer of 2013, we set up the whole class. We gained up to like 8 students. Not a lot of money. It was a good space. He gave us a lead on the practice, a good space, good positive vibe that we came up. Met some more people. Kind of kept going from there, and the class went on and on through the start of summer until the end of summer. And it was a good experience for all of us, especially for us as like the teacher, being the instructor, learning each one teach one, kind of following in the footsteps of other b-boys and really passing down what hip-hop is, what it is as a dance, culture, as a lifestyle, hobby, and a passion. Kind of how it all went down. So it ended on a positive note. The summer of 2013, the class was really something that we needed, something that kind of made us a lot better as people and as dancers and as teachers.
Especially starting small like that, it was a stepping stone. And even though the class was kind of small, we were to train ourselves and learn from sharing knowledge to other people that really don't know about the culture. I think it was just a big step from ourselves being alone in the hallway, like just training ourselves just with each other with no actual like professional or mentor to teach us. Going to the flip flop class, and from our own knowledge to teach other people. I think that was a big step.
So along with the class, we also had a lot of opportunities to perform, show the people what we got, show them how much we've improved. So along with Film Flops, we also got a lot of opportunities, connected with a lot more people, and did performances with Richmond High School a lot. We performed for open house, we performed for multicultural night, and I think multicultural night was a really good night for all of us. Really showed who we were as dancers, not as just breakers, showing the whole community that we've improved, that we have something to show, from just seeing us dance in the hallways after schools or during lunch to showing you on the stage, kind of the spotlight, showing you guys what we've been practicing, not just wasting our time. And from that, we also connected. That's actually that same day at Multicultural Night with James Solis. James Solis, director of 23HQ martial arts studio, and the martial arts studio has really been kind of a foundation for us, kind of a home base. They've helped us out throughout the whole year with whatever we needed. Performances, just being good people to us, and one performance that sticks out is the CC performance, Contra Costa College. We performed for a couple hundred people. It was a really good event. It kind of turned out a little differently.
It was kind of bad. We had to come up with a routine just on the spot, last minute. We didn't really knew what was going to go on with their performance because it was like a collab. And so it was mixed of martial arts and mixed with breaking and hip hop. There was this one part that we had to run out to the wings, and the martial arts were doing their thing. And I was first to lead these guys to go out. And when I was running really fast, I got slapped really hard.
That's the whole thing about being a performer, is that you're never gonna have the perfect performance. You're never gonna have exactly what you wanted. There's always gonna be one mistake. There's always gonna be a mess up. It's kind of how you go about it, how you go about the whole situation and really think like, all right, that happened, but let's move on. Things happen, but at the end of the day, just make sure that you have the utmost confidence that you are the performer and that you did the best you could.
I think that was a lesson learned. Learn that you have to prepare more, like fixing the vans and stuff like that, and you gotta just put in more work. You gotta be aware of like what's gonna happen and what you have to do and what's the timing and all that crap. Performances were like kind of different. We weren't backup dancers. We had our own thing, you know. And I took that from Boy Storm last night. That our show, this is our show, you know. We're showing our art form. Instead of, we're just backup dancers. We're not backup dancers, we are the main dancers.
So people started noticing that we're not backup dancers. We are the spotlight when we want it, for us and for the people, not for someone. SAS, they told us if we wanted to perform in Berkeley, and of course we took up the opportunity to perform with a lot of our crew members, which is a pretty big thing for us, having a lot of members at one spot at one time. And the SAS benefit concert was really good.
It was pretty cool, we had to do our own song, I had to make a mixtape for ourselves, just 15 minutes straight off, and we just performed, just like ciphering every round, just everyone throwing their own thing, just showing who we are and what we do, and I think that was really special. If you guys don't know what SAS is, it's Southeast Asian Student Coalition at UC Berkeley, and they're just like a coalition at the UC Berkeley, and they do good stuff, teaching people about their identities and stuff.
Church of St. Mark's, we did performance around the summertime. We got opportunity to dance for St. Mark's Church again here in Richmond, and the performance went well.
It was alright.
Yeah.
We had some mistakes because during that time we separated. We didn't really get to train with each other and stuff. The MC called us out on the stage and gave us an award right here.
For outstanding services in honor of your outstanding performance and dedication, we gladly present Crowned Brodies with a certificate of recognition for high standards of excellence in your participation for St. Mark's 2013 Annual Festival, given out by Luz Elena Jimenez, Entertainment Coordinator. It was good to kind of get the feel of some sort of prize, some sort of recognition, saying that we've done well, that we're doing well, and that we are the performers they wanted. We are the kind of the essence and the party of the event.
And this was basically just giving back to the community. You know, just like all the work we've done for the community. This is what we get, and I'm really grateful for this because this is like our first like physical award, right?
Calling out, Father, oh, stand by me.
The phone is ringing. Let's just answer that real quick.
Hello? May. She's like, are you guys hungry? Or something? Oh yeah. Okay. You start over. She can bring it home.
Start over?
Yeah, start with the button first. No? And that's pretty cool. I don't know if you see it, but
It says our name, Crowned Brodies.
if you go up there, it's not gonna record though.
Well, anyways, it says Crowned Brodies right here, just big blue letters.
That out.
Moving on. Yeah, I don't want to make